guys, it's Goblin. I wanted to start this video off with a couple of disclaimers. For one, please do not witch hunt anyone mentioned in today's video. This is simply a call-out post for a user I've had personal encounters with. Just block and report. Heavy trigger warning, mentions of SA and abuse are the main topics of today's video. If you can't handle those, please click off and take care of yourself. I've held this in my mind for quite a long time. As I see more of this user videos popping up on my feed, I can't help to feel angry, sad. It disturbs me to know that they're interacting with users on the daily and none of them know her true side. Anxietydrawings, or CJ Sketchbook for those Insta-Reel watchers, is a 20-year-old artist who I was best friends with. So close we talked every day, checked up on each other. I would even say I was so close to CJ that I would fight her own battles for her. Here's some small proof that I know CJ. Her name is Chloe. I went to high school with her and spent most of my free time with her. Here we have screenshots from my personal spam account showcasing CJ. Note, the only reason I'm not blurring out a face is because she has her face publicly posted on TikTok. From my personal account, there are stories that feature her. I even had a phone number and we chatted on messages for a while. But the thing about CJ/Chloe was you never see her without her boyfriend. For legal/safety reasons, we will refer to him as Dave. Yes. Dave and Chloe were inseparable, eating lunch together, walking the halls together. Me and Dave grown quite close over this time as well. It's quite lovely, no? I mean, that's what we all thought, until Chloe got a little too comfortable with her mouth. See, CJ claims to have autism, which on some cases causes her to overshare and talk nonstop. When me and CJ grew closer during our senior year, I learned a lot about her and Dave's relationship. Apparently, Dave was an abusive, narcissistic, gaslighting rapist. On multiple occasions, to random strangers even, she would confess to Dave raping her and emotionally abusing her during the relationship. But CJ cherished and loved him, so she stuck with Dave. As time grew on, I started to resent Dave, as any friend would, right? I mean, I had no choice but to believe this tiny 5'2" autistic girl who I've known for a couple years by now. She was my best friend after all. As the months passed, and with Chloe confiding in me almost every day about this said abuse, I had had enough. I told Chloe, if he's doing these things, why not break up with him and find someone who would truly love you? Her response would always be, I love him though. But wait, you think that would stop her from trying things out with other guys? You idiots! I set Chloe and a friend of mine up, thinking once she sees there's better out there, she'll break up with him. But she sorta cheats on Dave with a said friend though, e-sexting him of all things. Let me preface, that's such a non-issue, but it's important to the story. Now I'm sure you guys are like, wow, good for her, #girlboss, which in any other situation, you do you, girly, but there was more to the situation than she was leading on. During all of this, me and CJ and another friend are all hanging out at a friend's place. It was a sleepover dealio. We're all chilling in said friend's bedroom. I'm scrolling on Instagram. CJ and our friend tells me to come over to the computer in the room and put on the headphones, and I'm like, oh, sick, yeah, man, music. It wasn't music. The tab opens up to Korn. Mind you, the other friend at this sleepover was underage. At this time, I was in a happy relationship, so immediately I'm like, dude, I don't want to see that. It's just blank, Soph. It's okay, is the response I get. This wasn't the only sexual encounter that happened at this sleepover. CJ kept flashing me throughout the night, parentheses what said minor in the room, and kept making passes at me. Me and CJ were known for joking back and forth like this, but with everything going on, it felt wrong. As I'm laying on the floor towards the end of the night, CJ reaches over and gropes me. I really do not want to go into detail about this. Please excuse me. You can take my account with a grain of salt if needed. Another small detail, not really important, CJ ended up spooning me in the middle of the night, so there's that too. A couple days, maybe even a week passes from this sleepover. I distanced myself away from CJ for a period of time. I didn't like what happened. For some reason, during this time, Dave DMs me. For some reason, at this time, some guy from our school went to jail, and I made him my profile picture for the funnies because he's one of the popular kids. I was making fun of him. But we get into a heated discussion about the profile picture, and I kind of just went off on Dave. Your girlfriend literally is telling everyone you've raped her, that you're abusive, and that you have a small blank. Leave me alone. We had a few more words before I text CJ. Get your man. He's doing way too much in my DMs right now. I don't get a response and I get left on red. But, funny enough, Dave drops a bombshell in my DMs. Chloe is afraid of you. That's the only reason she's friends with you, to avoid being beat up. For context, I got into a lot of fights in high school. Comment if you remember when I was banned from McDonald's. So immediately I'm like, no, but Dave hits me with the receipts. Multiple, mind you. Here's some of the receipts. I'm gonna put these in here real quick. Okay, going back into our text messages, these were the only ones I could get a hold of. Sorry about that. And you know, I'm getting angry at this point in time. This fucker is playing me like a fiddle, going back and forth between Dave and me and playing both sides of the coin. And then Chloe blocked me. Like, okay. Fast forward to school the next day, I had been having a shitty day to begin with. So I walk over to a side room to chill, and lo and behold, CJ's in there. I walk away and I hear a snarky ass comment. It's Dave, and he goes, "Leave Chloe alone." Boy, when I tell you I turned around so fast, I just start going in on this man. Sorry, Dave. You're a fucking blank. You're with the girl who fucking cheated on you and tells everyone you have a small blank. I ended up having to be brought out of the room. I was uncontrollable at that moment. I was seeing red. #edgy goblin, am I right? Little did I know that my interaction with Dave was being recorded on a cellular device. Ah, yes, beautiful, and being spread around the school. Because of this, my boyfriend at the time broke up with me. He didn't like the drama. People stopped interacting with me. I had no friends for a long time. I fell into a deep depression with nobody around me to keep me from falling down. After that, nothing happened for a long time. A couple months later, I got to sit down at my favorite restaurant. It just so happens that Dave worked there. For some reason, I had a moment of like, oh my god, Soph, you're a terrible person. So I got on Instagram and texted Dave. I apologized for going in on him, but told him my side of everything. Why I did that, why I called him a rapist, and everything. He walks out of the kitchen, pulls me aside, and gently hugs me. I cry into his shoulders a bit and apologize. He had work to do, so we couldn't talk then, but I made sure to figure things out as soon as I could get a hold of him. When me and Dave get to talking, like actually speaking instead of just being angry and I found out that not only did she lie about everything, the rape, the abuse, but she had been emotionally abusing this man and blaming it on her autism. Unfortunately, I do not have any of these receipts. Please take these with a grain of salt if you do not choose to believe me. This is between me and Dave. Dave has unfortunately decided not to comment on any of this, and I'm okay with him not commenting. I asked if he went to comment, do an interview with me, but it takes a lot of a person to go and talk about their emotional abuse and everything that they went through, so I completely understand Dave. 2 years later, me and Dave have rekindled our friendship. We both hate CJ, and Dave still speaks about his abuse he went through. I'm trying to figure out why still. Why lie to your friends? Why make a huge mess and ruin everything? Okay, I'm terrible at writing scripts, so let me try and fit this into a TDLR sort of thing. Anxietydrawings lied to me about her boyfriend raping and abusing her. Groped me, then tried to play both me and Dave for fools. She's a master manipulator. I'll give her props for that. Before I end off this video, I want to say again, please do not harass or interact with anyone mentioned in this video. If you follow Anxietydrawings/CJ Sketchbook, please unfollow, block, and report. This video is to spread awareness about her actions and take away the platform she has been given. Thank you everyone for listening to me ramble.